This might be the largest internal space of a seated tub in the world that has an external width of 600 mil. So if you are one of the people out there who are looking for a seated tub, whether it be used for soaking experience, hot therapy, cold therapy, ice baths, plunge baths, whatever word you want to use, and you're very limited on width, you have just found what I believe to be the largest internal soaking space of a 600 wide external tub. Happily to be proven wrong. If you have anything, please let me know. This is the 1100 by 600 seated tub from Omnitub. It's handmade in Somerset. It's available in any color you can imagine. We've got a standard 135-ish colors. White is for standard. To clarify, this is not white, that's white. White is the color that we manufacture our tubs in by default, but we can do colored on request. Generally a couple of weeks turn is all it needs. Bespoke color match might need 3 or 4 depending on the service, depending on the load going through on bespoke colors. So 600 mil from the bottom of the seat to the top of the internal, 400 coming across, 400 coming down, 320 to the footwell with an angle on the feet as well. Nice 45-degree angle. Am I getting that right? There you go. See that there? Cool product. So 30-year manufacturer's warranty, AAA GRP, AAA fiberglass, additional 18mm boarding as well. This tub will not bulge. It will not bulge with water going in it. It is not going to move. Walking along the tub, it will not move. It is suitable for outdoor use. It is suitable for commercial use. You can, as you can see right here, install the tub flush down if you didn't want to build an additional surround around it. There's the 700. This is 1100 by 1100 with an additional surround around it. Very cool. This has got a system in it, 1100 by 700. I'm only going to jump onto this for this short period to show you the footwell there. Look. See with those jets on it? Nice little spot there as well. Cool. I like that tub. I'll do a separate video on that one. This is all about the 1100 by 600. Now, in regards to getting into the tub, so just to clarify, you can go straight the way down. Batten on the inside, board over, water resistant board. We've used OSB here currently. Don't need to make it watertight. I'm not filling them with water. I just need to make them safe so I can showcase and install and so customers can come and see them. If you want to book a viewer and use the book a viewer button on the website, viewing calendar is available. Only available through the weekdays, don't do weekends with the family, but you can come during the week if you wish. Alternatively, we can do a video call one-to-one and I can go around the tubs and answer any questions you may have, go through it with your installer if required. So to clarify, this tub does not ship with feet. It does not ship with a fitting kit. The tub is the product. That is what you're buying. It has a waste hole in the middle. You can order a waste from us and add it to your order if you wish, or you can use another one. The overflow will not be pre-drilled because it could go here, it could go here, it could go there, it could go in the middle. It's not pre-drilled. A hole saw will sort the job. Standard hole saw. Diamond bit if you're bougie. You would need to build a stud frame under this product which generally connects the steps. There's no point in us pre-building one and attaching it to the tub because the steps would still have to be made separately and it makes it more awkward whilst navigating the product through a property, especially in tight spaces. So it's shipped blank. If I were to lift this up and turn it over, you would see that you would simply batten it and bond it and attach it, game on. So then you've got the tub solid and secured. The steps do not have to go along the side, they could go at the rear if you had the length. You wouldn't necessarily need to have the seat right up in line with the tub like that. We've done that for access and mobility for customers who come here to sit in the tubs who have lower mobility. But if yourself, you're more than happy to have a step to get into the tub, this design right here is a good example. This is going into the 4095-800, beast of a tub this is. Look at the size of that. It's massively out of hand. Great for commercial though. We've got that in rugby clubs, sporting facilities, etc. all over the world. People use it for hot, then they have another one next to it and use it for cold, or they just run cold through it, keep it down at a low temperature and use it for cold plunge therapy. Step, 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 and then you've got a nice step over. Try and show you this sort of height idea, just stepping over it. You wouldn't need this additional piece here. I've done it because I think it looks proper cool. Nice, imagine that, like nice little slate tiled around it. Could use porcelain, could use whatever you want to go around that. Proper nice. Anyway, back to the 600. So yeah, this is why we have the steps in this way. It's really to help people who come here. We do have a lot of customers who come with lower mobility. They want to see if they can fit into the tubs easily, whether it's workable for them. Not everybody, but I've done it to accommodate, because if you are more mobile and you don't think you need that design, you can still sample how to get into this tub by just going up onto the 3 steps and then how you would get in. Because with my height, I wouldn't need the 3 steps here. I'm 75 off the ground, so I wouldn't need that. It's for me, it's completely unnecessary. But for customers with lower mobility, and for the purpose of that, I'm just going to show you the general method. They go up to 2 steps with the aim to sit onto this piece. Now I'm sat on it. So if my mobility was restricted and I wanted to get into this tub and I was able to lift my own legs over, aided or unaided from myself, I would do that, or somebody else could help get into that tub. So this is the first leg, get the second one over. Got my boots on, doesn't really help, does it? Now my legs are over and I'm sat on my step system. I haven't gone over the 1100 length area, but I have put a set of steps next to the tub. Then a grab rail or a grab rail to help me get into the tub, depending on how my seat, my final step was positioned. You could easily make it flush if mobility was a very restrictive element or a big factor in terms of the installation. The last step could have been flush in line with this. Then you would simply just seal across. I'm in the 600 now. So you can see the difference between the internal of this and this. On the other video, I have stepped up there and shown you the difference. I'm probably going to do it on this video actually, just to save you having to watch the other one. So 400 from that point there to the back, 400 down to the base, 320 across, pitched on an angle. It's cool. So bear in mind, I'm 6'3", 225 pounds at the minute, and my movement, I can still move side to side. I'm in a 600 wide tub on the external. It's madness. Generally, you are not having as much comfortability inside of a tub on such a narrow space, but we've achieved it with the design that we've got here. Waist holes in the middle, that's pre-drilled, as I said. If you're using this for cold, as with any of our tubs, and you don't want that waist hole drilled, then I can do that on request, not drill it, but you still have the surround around the tub because that's part of the mold. So that would always be present, okay? But the hole itself could be sealed, meaning then you would just use a pump, submersive pump, to pull the water out if you were using it for cold outdoors or something and you didn't want to have a waste in the middle. This is a very solid tub. It will not move. You can stand on this very comfortably knowing it's not going to move, it's not going to bulge, it's not going to quiver. It's going to be a solid tub. The taps do not need to be at this end piece. They could have easily come out of the wall if you wanted them to come out of the wall. You could have easily had it come out of an overflow filler if you wanted it to come out of that and have the controls off the tub somewhere. We've mounted these taps on purely to showcase taps being mounted on the end. It could have been done in any way. So for a lot of people, they come to look at the 700 and they end up buying the 600 because the internal width space on it is very, very generous. What I'll do is I'll just stand up and I'll take this shot again that I just had a minute ago. That's the 700. Let me just show you this. That's the difference between the 700 wide on the left and the 600 wide on the right. It's surprising how many people are more than comfortable in the 600 wide tub. So as I said, this is available in any color, suitable for indoor, outdoor and commercial use. It's shippable worldwide. Free shipping in the UK, free shipping to Northern Ireland. Worldwide shipping is available, currently on dynamic rate with DHL. It's not the cheapest thing to ship. I am trying to get a new deal like we had pre-Brexit, pre-COVID, to be able to go back to road freight to the end user at a more reasonable rate. I'm working on it. I hope to have it in place soon. I cannot stand the rate of shipping that we get charged, and I'm trying my best to work on it. It's difficult though, especially to domestic customers, because they put penalizations into customers since Brexit and COVID. Anyway, don't want to turn this into a negative here. It's available worldwide. We do ship this tub worldwide. Pricing for it currently will be listed on the checkout. When you add it to the cart, go to the checkout with your address in the country that you want it delivered to. It will tell you how much it's going to be. Sit down when you see that page, but it is possible. UK shipping free of charge. Get this to anywhere in the country. The United Kingdom, mainland, free of charge. For Isles, there's slight sub prices on it. Northern Ireland, we consider mainland. I know not really anyone else does when they ship pallets there. We do. Don't want to penalise Northern Ireland just because the politicians have. So this is available to ship. In white, it's always available in stock. I can put it on a pallet the next day to be with you in a couple of days. Northern Ireland might be 3 or 4 days just because of this invisible belt on the customs check. That doesn't exist, but it does. Waste options are available, suitable to fill from the overflow. I think I've covered that. Suitable for indoor, outdoor and commercial use, available in any color. You can send me a sample and I can color match to create the tub in whatever color you want. People often do that when they have a certain tile on the floor or a certain tile on the wall they want to match to create the tub in that same finish. That's something that we offer here. So if you're interested in looking at this further, or you want to have a conversation with me about your project in particular, feel free to message me on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp button on the website, 01934 751 200 is the landline number. info@omnitub.co.uk is the email. Be happy to answer any other questions. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you.